Hello everyone, welcome back to hour number 4 of Diet Party. Hour number 3, sorry. Diet Party Blood Jews. Week number 4, that's why I got confused. Fuck me. We're playing Hollow Earth Expedition. Hollow Monk Fuck Expedition.
Yeah.
So apparently, Rick, I thought, made a joke at the end of the last hour, which was to say the hate vase turned on again.
Especially since he didn't put
you.
But
since
apparently
it's not on the map.
Apparently it's not a joke, so yay for monks.
Oh, okay. It goes out again.
Yay.
Rex has gotten over his hatred of monks already.
Oh, I wanted to... Okay.
You guys still have the desire room in this hallway and a third hallway.
Let's do desire. Let's just
Let's
get over
just
with.
get this over with.
Mhm.
Go Desire.
All right. You pull the lever. The door opens. You see this room is the first structurally different room that you've encountered. Whereas previous rooms had a stone platform, a bridge, and another stone platform. There's no bridge in this room. It's still a dome circular room, but it is just there's just a complete floor. So there's nowhere to fall.
I walk into the room and do a perception check, looking for
You don't need
anything
to
out
because
of
I'm not done describing what you
Ooh.
see.
Okay.
You also see a bunch of stuff in this room.
Sweet.
You see chests and crates that look like they're from other expeditions. Barrels that look like they have alcohol in them. Lock boxes. Upturned wagons. You also see weapons that have been down here. They're a little rusty. Tarps are over them. They seem to have been discarded in general. Some mostly World War I or pre-World War I weaponry, but some pretty big stuff, like a big trench machine gun, explosives, perhaps too old to use, old dynamite, that sort of thing.
Okay.
One chest very clearly has money in it. It's because the the bars are keeping it from closing. Miscellaneous things too, clothing, wardrobe stuff, just been left here, piled on to something. The objects of affection, pocket watches, necklaces, ivory cane.
Very specific of you.
Well, just rich people stuff, really. Or people stuff, too. You can see lesser jewelry amongst the piles of things. There's old, rusted possessions, basically. Books in one corner, dusty. The place is filled with pretty much anything you can imagine.
All right.
Okay.
Elephants.
So, yeah, if this is the Desire thing, go ahead and look, but don't take nothing. And let's
Don't
just
even-
walk on.
I'm
Walk on
gonna
through
look.
and push the button. So, I'm
The
going to walk
stuff-
forward.
The stuff is piled so high in this room that there isn't a straight path to the other side. It blocks the other side. You don't see a golden bowl. in
The
front
monks
of
are
it.
hoarders. That's good
Okay.
to know.
But you can see that there are aisles amongst the crap, so you probably just have to find your way through. No big
Well,
deal.
let's just go down an aisle altogether
Start.
then.
Yep, start going. I pick whichever aisle looks like it goes the farthest and walk that way.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
All right.
So, is there a way that I can do like some sort of like? I look over to Derek and I'm like, Derek, why don't you climb on one of those piles and see which one actually leads to where we need to go?
don't know if I want to even touch these piles.
I woke up
honestly.
and I put my hand on a pile.
Okay.
Feels
You
fine.
turn to stone.
It's fine. Just climb on top. You don't need to take anything.
All right. I will climb on top of one of the piles then.
Give me an athletics check because you're climbing.
Hence why I asked you to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, and it's probably really loose too. Bunch of
Yeah.
random junk.
This is also 16. Oh, come on.
Wow. Okay.
You start to climb one of these piles of crap, and you don't get very high up at all when something just gives way out of you below you, and like an avalanche of stuff, you slide down the exterior of the pile, and a bunch of books and old wood and clothing tumbles after you.
Ow, 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 ow.
Buries you in a pile of crap.
And he suffocates.
all
and
right.
All right. I help pull him out.
Pull him out.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'll light a cigarette while I watch them do this.
Um,
All right, don't do
That's-
that, Derek.
Well,
Yeah, there's like a bunch
Got it.
of old, really old, like ammunition and clothes everywhere. Just be careful where you put it out.
Check your
All right.
pockets though. Make sure nothing has fallen in. And then
Yeah.
I take a look at so the aisles. What is holding up the
before
junk?
you're getting ahead of me,
Okay.
Archie and Apollo, you're helping dig out Derek.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I need both of you to make defense rolls.
Ooh. Okay. Nice.
You both.
Internet fist bump.
Yeah.
Well, one of you is like pulling an arm out. One of you is pulling a leg out.
They're opposite
They
legs. though.
detached.
So they're like.
Going in opposite direction.
In general, you're
Pull
helping him
clean
out
in
of
half and
this pile
Yeah.
of crap.
We accidentally draw in quarter, Derek.
oh my god.
As you do, you notice that one of the things that's resting on top of him, an old dress, it appears, it just looked like a normal dress, but all of a sudden it looks really slimy and gross. And you're contemplating that for a second, when all of a sudden, a bit of wood for Apollo and a hat for Archie lunges out of the pile covering Derek at you, slime trailing behind it, and both of you deftly leap out of the way. It lands on the floor, quivering weirdly. Derek, the
Yes.
entire pile of crap that you are under is turning slimy and beginning to undulate. And you notice that it is incredibly sticky.
Yeah.
And you
I
can't
will.
seem to get the piece of clothing that has fallen on top of you off.
Can I try to get out of the pile?
Yes, why don't you give me an athletics check?
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Well, while he's doing that, is the hat,
Uh,
kind of is it kind of crawling towards me, or is it something I gotta like shoot to put down, or is it kind of not doing anything?
It's actually getting bigger. It's sitting there like wobbling and quivering, and it's getting slimier, and it's deforming from a hat, and it's just getting bigger.
I'm gonna yell
Derek,
everyone.
you face plant in the pile as you try and climb out of it,
yeah,
and you pull up your face, and there's a bunch of coins that are slimy and growing on your face, and they're completely stuck. And you're still in the pile.
I don't desire these.
Get the hell, get the hell away.
I would want the money right now.
All right, if the hat, hey guys, cover your ears. I'm gonna shoot the hat.
Well, I can't.
So,
I'm kind of busy,
Oh.
so.
yeah. All right. I yell cover your ears and I shoot the hat.
With
I'm
your
guessing
shotgun?
Firearms. Yeah, shotgun. Firearms roll.
Go ahead and roll.
So. Carrot 2.
Yeah, blast the hat. A bunch of green something or other flies out of it. It stops quivering and lays still.
Just shoot it. Shoot everything.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. Let's start killing it.
Yep.
So,
I start punching stuff.
All right.
Actually,
okay,
I don't know if punching's the best idea.
Roll your brawl, I guess, if you punch things.
Oh my god.
Let's do stomping instead.
Actually, no, wait, punch it. That way if stuff gets stuck to your fists, you can punch stuff with stuff.
Yeah, no, good call. Dude, man, I can't roll for anything.
So what are you rolling exactly, Apollo, as several things for your actions?
Stomping on this piece of wood or whatever you said.
Stomping on a piece of wood.
Well, you said there was a piece of wood for Apollo.
Yes, yep, that piece of wood is what lunged at you. You stomp on it, and it squeaks like a squeak toy. And
what does that sound like?
What?
What does that sound like? Oh, got it.
Oh.
That's not a squeak toy, man.
What kind of squeak toys do you guys play with?
Farting kind.
There you go.
Sorry, go ahead.
Wreck?
Rip.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I'm here.
Okay, cool.
It squeaks like a squeaky toy, and you raise your foot, it is stuck to your foot.
All right, I'll keep stomping. Just stack it up.
Well, I'm going to probably shout to one of them as the stupid coins just stuck to my face. Somebody get the fucking plinth.
I'll start hobbling towards
Rex, if you want to hobble towards the plinth,
I'll just make my way through.
Wait,
Yeah.
actually, Rex, you pretty good with firearms? You know your way around a shotgun? Because I can probably run to the plinth faster than you can. If you want to keep the shotgun and hold stuff off of people.
How many things you got in it? Shells.
I give him my ammo belt and shotgun, and I'm gonna take off going for the plinth.
All right.
So I've got like one of those bandoliers across my shoulder full of shotgun shells. So I give you that and the shotgun, and I'm going after that. I draw my pistol and I'm going after the plinth.
You're going after the plinth? So you're just
going towards... Yeah, I'm going to try to go towards the fastest way that I think. Whichever...
through the room.
Yeah, I'm going to try my hardest not to touch stuff, but I'm going to try to rush that plinth. Or where I think the plinth is.
Alright, yeah, okay.
So, yeah, if you guys are doing your thing, I guess I'm running, so...
Yeah.
Does closing my eyes do anything?
You can't see. That's about it.
Well, the room goes dark. Your
It's
eyes,
darker.
You feel pressure in your eyelids.
There's something inside
Your
your
eyes don't
eyeball.
itch as
I'll
much.
open them again. Yeah, it was an idea,
there's
guys.
light.
Okay, I'm just thinking. Shut up.
Okay.
I'm just trying to play the game.
I know, but I'm just being silly about it.
Yeah, if you can't see stuff to desire, it makes sense.
Silly Billy.
But we're still funny.
I keep smoking. I'm watching all this dumb shit happen.
Really? You're not...
I'm holding the shotgun. If the thing comes at me, man, I'm gonna take a shot at it, but I'm gonna keep smoking.
The
there's not
whole
much I can
pile
do.
of stuff is becoming a thing.
Well, then run fast, motherfucker.
Can I try to get out of the pile again, or am I still
You can roll me an athletics check. Apollo, do you stamp the wood again?
Yep.
Roll me a brawl. You managed to get out of the pile, Jacob.
Yeah.
But a bunch of the stuff is stuck to you.
Yeah.
A piece of clothing.
So I take a big draw of my cigarette, and I blow the smoke out, and I look over at Derek, and I'm like, take off your fucking clothes.
Har, har, har. Very funny.
Oh, big boy, get naked for me.
I start laughing.
I point the gun at him.
And I start smoking again.
All right.
Your wooden board squeaks like a squeak toy again, Apollo.
Okay.
Keep stomping. That means it's doing stuff. That means you're finishing off.
Didn't you used to have 10 brawl?
Oh, yeah, that's the wrong roll.
Whoa,
Well,
that's
this might be
go with
working out
2.
better. if you remembered your.
Yeah, 10 brawl.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we'll go-
So what?
My fault.
So you're making your way carefully through the aisles, Archie.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah,
Carefully,
I
you're
figured it.
sprinting like a bitch.
Carefully.
I mean,
or
I'm
quickly?
sprinting, but I'm not. I'm sprinting, but I'm doing my best not to touch stuff or touch
Are
any
you
of the piles.
prioritizing not touching stuff or prioritizing speed?
Prioritizing speed. Like
Then I need
I
you
don't
to
know how
roll
fast.
me athletics.
Good job.
All right, athletics would be a 5. Hmm.
Should have
Two
took the shotgun
successes.
with you.
I got a pistol. A pretty good pistol too. And my axe.
With a 2, just as you're rounding the corner to where you do see the golden bowl with the fire in it on the plinth. Your shoulder brushes along an edge of the pile of crap, and you brush against a scarf, which sticks to your shoulder and starts undulating and
Okay. I'm gonna keep going. Is the scarf holding me down, or can I keep running with it on me?
it's not impeding you. It's just on your shoulder.
Okay. I'm gonna try to keep going and yank it off with my offhand, the one I'm not holding the pistol in, but the
Okay.
priority's still running.
So is your main hand your right hand?
Yeah, he's right-handed. So my main.
Okay.
So
So the
he'll
scarf is
going
on your right shoulder. Your pistol's in your right hand, and you try and pull it off with your left hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Your left hand is stuck to the scarf.
Then
I mean,
keep
what did you
running.
expect?
The strength check or something. I don't know. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna keep going towards the plinth then.
It's just
I figured
it's
the
a
only
way to
weird
get-
fucking like just 90s sitcom
Yeah.
like super glue episode.
Hey, I got my gun. My gun hand is free.
It's one of those cartoon things. You're gonna pull it off your shoe. It's gonna be stuck on your face. It's gonna pull it off.
I'm
your
wondering
face,
if these
it's
things
stuck
are
on your
smart enough that if I can like put the gun against it and say I'll fucking kill you.
You hear
don't
my
let
first
go.
comment like echo through the hallway. Take off your clothes, your clothes.
No.
Naked. Make it a party.
See, but Dave, I can't, or Rex, I can't inflame the desire in your loins. And I just,
Yeah,
otherwise
if
you'll
you
never get through
do decide, if you get naked, everything in the room is just gonna leap right at your genitals.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey man,
Oh,
I haven't pissed
yeah.
off any like elaborate
Show me your
bullshit.
genitals.
It is
items
a
in
it is
this
a
room,
mighty
so-
sense of genitals, mighty set of genitals, if I say so myself. But yeah, all right, I'm still going
You're at
towards
the plinth. There's a knob.
I holster my gun, turn the knob.
You knob it.
I
right.
give that fucker the best knob it's ever had. That's for you, Dave.
The fire goes out. The fire above the room or above the door to the room goes out. And for everybody with crap stuck on them, it slops off and
Ooh.
dies on the ground.
I sit there and I take another draw of my cigarette and I'm like, good job, guys.
I
You
go
good?
back towards Rex. I grab my shotgun and my shells, yank him out of his hands, and say, "Good fucking job."
Oh, I didn't really need to do anything, so
ugh.
Could have at least tried.
what? And wasted your ammo? Please have a little more sense than that.
Next time you're doing the running through the sticky piles of random crap.
Hey man,
We're gonna sit
I've
back,
been wanting to
smoking
go, but you suggested I stay here, and you ran off being the hero.
I figured I could do it faster.
That's fine.
So, all right,
I'll
all right.
walk
Next
back up.
place.
We walk
Yeah.
back to the center hallway, I guess, and Archie's
Mhm.
like bitching the entire time, and I'm just like, well.
It's okay.
Whatever.
Well, next time we're running after something, Dave, I'll remember this. Rex, I mean.
Yeah. My face
Next
has
time you
experienced
need
enough.
someone to piggyback on, it's not going to be me.
Yeah. No.
My face has experienced enough trauma today with burning and coins and. Ugh.
Yeah, if I have a handkerchief, I offer it to Derek just because we can wipe the slime off his face.
I'm going. I'll take it.
Yeah, he had a pretty shitty.
Why didn't you
Pretty
guys
sure
take
that's
off your
how-
clothes? I mean, you
Take
could
off
have
your
fought
clothes.
then.
What is your hookup, Rex? Are you okay? Like, what's your clothes hookup here?
Well, there's things attached to your clothing that are obviously attacking you.
Things were attached to his face. He's not wearing
Yeah, I
face
mean, there was.
clothing.
Did you not see the coins?
I was smoking.
Apollo,
Well,
these
you remember
these
that
seem like
part.
good people. think to yourself, these are the kind of friends that
I'm just kind of
through thick and thin.
whenever the piece of wood falls off my boot, I want to just take a quick look at it.
The boot or the thing?
No, the thing.
It's a very nice boot. You've
it-
known it for ages.
After a little while, it stops undulating. It stops moving. The slime slowly sloughs off of it, and it stops looking like a wooden board and slowly turns into like a gray pile of clay or something, deflated and weird.
Like a prom night dumpster baby.
You should take a bite out of it. Actually, don't do that.
Okay, I'll look at it. I'll walk back out towards the door, and then I'll give it one more look, and then I'll follow them.
Is it like a longful look? Do you like miss it? Like
No, I'm pondering.
the chew toy that you grew up with is now being left behind?
You just see it there still.
Please come back and pick me up, British man.
Okay.
Anyway,
Alright,
yeah, we make
let's go
our
to
way
next
to
here.
the...
Hang
last
on.
one.
Before we head back, I run back in, rip out a page from the haiku book, and do a quick pencil rubbing of any writing on the plinth.
Or we can just
alright.
read the plinth and not have to worry.
I mean,
Oh,
I'd
this
rather
way
not.
we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'll
Just
look at
you know,
it.
in case we need it.
We'll
Now we
look
got
at it later.
Yeah.
It says
Alright.
Well, I'm going
monks
to
are
look.
dicks.
I'm going to look over at the engraving then. Whatever.
Okay, well then roll me your linguistics.
Yeah,
Please,
nothing
that's
changes.
nothing new.
I don't know.
What
I
a
am
fucking
literally the-
surprise! You rolled a 3 out of 6 die.
Derek, I need you to stop being so fucking average.
Yeah.
How
Jesus
much-
Christ.
how did I
Fail,
get
crit
fired if I'm-
succeed,
If
do
there's a
something.
mediocrity room, you're not allowed inside.
You are the
Next
biggest
hallway,
fucking fencer.
mediocrity.
You know, stay away.
All right, you
So-
can go back to the center room where the fire
There's
over that
one-
hallway has been extinguished, and there is a third hallway.
Well,
Let's get that last hallway out of the way.
Yep.
I guess we. Do we not?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't.
We got one left. Let's
Yep.
do it.
What's the word above it?
You have to translate it.
He translated it
that's
last
right.
time.
Oh
I
no,
can't remember.
no, yeah, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't read. Roll. All right, 5's perfect.
Hey.
Moha, ignorance.
Oh,
shit,
the
that's gonna-
irony.
That's really tough to let go. That's gonna be difficult. All right, guys, we failed already. Sorry.
Well, you guys might fail, but I think I'll do just fine.
This seems like something that I'll be okay. in.
Well played.
I
Well, let's
stride
walk down.
I go down the hallway.
I do
keep
the
going.
opposite of stride down the hallway.
Ka-thump,
I-
ka-thump, ka-thump.
Well, all right. Let's just get this out of the way.
Absolutely, I'm sick and tired of this.
I know what one of them is.
All right.
The four.
Which one of the 3 do you want to have successfully translated?
The middle one. It doesn't really
That
matter.
Dave doesn't say.
Well, it does matter because it's the name to the room that gives you the hint to the puzzle,
Yeah.
and
Doesn't matter.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, as far as I'm fucking concerned right now.
You have no way of knowing.
Yeah, you have no way of knowing. Just pick one.
It won't actually matter.
this is a test in making decisions.
But be very careful in your decision making. Just because
No,
it'll be
be
funny.
very
No.
prompt in your decision making.
I said
roll
middle.
1d.
I said
What did you
middle.
say, Jacob?
Yeah,
middle?
I said middle.
A long time ago. Like,
Middle
that was the-
is delusion.
Perfect. I open the door and I walk in.
All
Yeah, good
right.
call. I'll wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I want to see how Dave
This room
dilutes
is
himself.
identical to the rooms that are identical, as opposed to the treasure room, which was
Sure.
not identical.
Yeah.
Bridge, platform,
Cool, perfect.
plinth at the other end.
Can I do a perception roll to see if anything's out of the ordinary?
Yes, you can.
I will then. 4.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary, or notice anything out of the ordinary from here.
Okay, I walk across the hallway.
Okay, you can make it across the bridge just fine. You make it to the golden plinth.
I press the button.
There's no knob.
I look for a knob.
There's a hole where a knob used to be.
I push the knob where the hole might be. So basically, where it was, I activate the knob like it was there.
Okay, you try and turn the air in that space, and you feel nothing. The's nothing there.
All right, I wish to do
He
an
deluded
investigation
himself with an
roll
imaginary knob.
as to, whether it's missing, whether I'm supposed to find the thing to fit into it. Like, does it look like it's an activated thing? Like, that's what I'm investigating. Yeah.
All right, sure.
4.
It looks like something might have fit in there or could be fit into there.
All right, I take out my flashlight and I sort of, look around like the hole to see if there's like anything on the floor or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to walk up next to him.
Do you want to do some reading,
there.
maybe? See what we can find out about this?
How about I'm just going to, I don't know, this probably doesn't sound retarded, but I'm going to see if I can turn where the thing was supposed to be.
That's what I just
Dave
fucking...
already tried. Dave just
sorry, I
did
didn't hear that, sorry.
I mean, you're both thinking, oh, delusion. It's probably, just invisible. No, it's not.
The meaning of insanity is
It's
attempting
the-
to do the same thing and expecting
It's
different
okay, the
results.
insanity room's next,
Yes,
so let's
sir.
get it out of our system now.
Yeah.
Sandy probably
You're
is one of them.
joking, but hint.
Yes, Insanity's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I look
Well-
at... So, is the
hang on.
flame hot from the bowl?
Yeah.
Is there even a flame?
Yeah, there's a flame.
Well, that's my question. Are we deluding ourselves by seeing this flame? If we just ignore it, is that kind of the end of it and just walk back out?
It's a good chance.
I mean,
What?
we can at least go and see what the other rooms are
Yeah,
looking
let's just leave without doing anything. See if that does it.
That was a very intelligent idea from you there, Arch.
Well,
Oh, sorry, I'll dumb it up some. I don't think we're supposed to be. Let's just go.
There's no.
I don't think that was meant as it.
Derek?
It's like, yes.
Give me a
You don't
defense
have
roll.
any skill like research or anything like that, do you?
I mean, all I have is academics, archaeology. Closest I got.
Why don't you roll me your academics
Investigation has research in it.
research? Okay. Well, do you have an investigation roll?
Mm-hmm.
No, not you,
What?
Derek.
No, I don't.
Well, that's
Okay.
just intelligence based then.
All right. Can you roll me your intelligence?
Be prepared for disappointment.
You're an archaeologist.
Disappointment delivered.
Ow.
I Rex, please give me
Win.
give me something that matches the room to make this even
Win.
funnier.
Wind flows from one ear and out in through your head, and out the other.
The sound of one of those Japanese water pumps drops.
The thing that goes thunk.
Yeah, the thing that goes thunk, whatever that's called.
Oh, the bamboo water thing.
Yeah, the bamboo water.
Yes,
thing,
we
yeah.
don't. None of us know what it's called.
Yeah.
Fountain, I believe.
A little sippy bird takes a sip out of his water.
All right. All right. So apparently, did we all walk out of the room yet?
You're
'Cause
all
once
under
we
the-
all walked out, and I'm assuming it didn't do anything, and then we're all gonna end up going back in. So,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
all right.
Nice
Or I will.
thought. Not the way to solve this room.
Oh,
What if I tell the room that there is a? Oh no, that's using delusion against the room. You got to turn away from delusion.
Can I rub my hand along the outside of the bowl and see if there's any protrusions or anything like that we can't see or anything like that?
Sure. You do it? Yeah. And, oh, hey, you rubbed off some dust. There's writing on this bowl.
Derek, do you want to have a crack at this with maybe your superior linguistics?
With your
of
superior
course.
mediocrity.
of course. Glad that you've realized this.
I think we should make a game. Every time Derek rolls a fucking 3, we take a drink. Like,
Oh,
I have to work tomorrow, Dave. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, Dave. I mean, for the people that hear that can drink, which is, I guess, everybody but me and Rex.
yeah.
All right, there's one word that you already recognize. Delusion is written on the bowl. You managed to translate one other word in what appears to be a sentence. The other word is separation.
Can I use code breaking to, like, sort of, make out what the other letters would mean based on what I know
Code
from,
breaking?
yes. Because I assume it's like,
I mean, I've been pointing out to them what the words are.
Yeah, so basically, I'm coming at it from the angle of like, okay, it's like a puzzle or a code, and if I learn what each of these characters mean, I can put them together eventually, sort of thing.
Or maybe just
You'd
at
have a
least tell
much
me.
better chance if Derek sat down and taught you
Oh
everything
well,
he knows about Sanskrit.
that's linguistics anyway. I don't have that. Maybe I should pick that up at some point.
Well, it is. Well, this is you're trying to decipher a language you don't know.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could conceivably roll code breaking, but anything other than an astounding roll would let you suddenly intuit language that you don't know.
That's fine.
Well,
yeah, I thought it was a part of investigation, but it's not.
A miraculous.
All right,
You'd have to
astound us.
crit with like 8 dice or something. It would maybe 7. I'd give it to you.
Okay. But I've rolled a 7 plenty of times tonight, so you know.
I don't know how big your code breaking is.
I don't have code breaking. That's what I'm saying. It's part of linguistics. So.
Oh, okay. Well, what?
Well, I
Can I use code breaking? You don't even have code breaking.
Well, I was looking at the list, and intelligence and linguistics are like right next to each other. So.
Okay.
Investigation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any thoughts?
Is there anything in the center of the ball that I can see?
No.
All right. How long have we been in here before I can make another investigation check?
Is there anything else in the room? I start poking around, seeing for like odds and ends on the
Stuff
floor.
in the room.
Yes, I would be. If like it's not obvious what's going on, I'd be looking for things that aren't.
All right. You can take a 20. If you look long enough, you will see nothing. There's nothing in here. Nothing else.
Okay.
So nothing at the.
Well, one of the things is separation, so I think we should obviously not split up.
It's delusion, though.
Did you say
Delusion and separation are on the bowl. There are more words in between them that Derek was unsuccessful in translating. Derek, if you spend if you just keep looking, eventually you can try again.
I mean, we have nothing better to do.
Well,
Yeah,
if it takes too long, I'm gonna go out and try another room, obviously. But
You can
guys
try other
probably-
rooms. You can go do other rooms at any point.
I would just stay here while trying to translate it.
that actually makes a lot of sense. So maybe myself and Arch and Apollo can go to another room.
Well,
Sure, why don't
we're
you guys
not-
go to another room, and when you get back, Derek, you will have definitely translated every word on the bowl.
Does that make
All
sense?
right.
Is that a good
Yeah.
good
Yeah, it
plan?
makes sense. That's fine with me, actually.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So which one do
Stops
you want to
us from-
guys go to? Which one are we in? Is it the bottom one?
You are in
Yeah.
center.
Okay.
Center. You can
So-
go left or right.
Let's go.
And I don't
left.
know what the other two. I didn't know what the other two said, so
It doesn't
Yeah,
really matter though.
I'll go left.
so-
We have no idea what either one is, so
Yeah.
let's
We're going
find out.
left. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
All right. You open it. This room has a different feature from other rooms as well. And I will remind you, you did not successfully translate the word outside this room yet.
Not interested. It's not helping anyway.
Yeah, it's not helping.
Okay. A waterfall is pouring into this room from the back near the golden bowl. It makes a little river that travels past the bowl and spills off into the chasm below.
This clearly is the room for cleaning yourself in, so maybe you two should do that.
There's
So
a bucket.
don't dip your balls in the water.
There's a bucket next to the waterfall.
I've seen this in a movie Die Hard once. We had to transfer water between two.
No, the golden boy. Remember, you had to take the cup of water all the way across. Eddie Murphy movie. But all right, never mind.
The
So
royal
I'm gonna
penis
go
is
up.
clean.
I'm gonna. Is there? So there's a little river that's going towards a hole. There's a bucket next to it. Is there anything special about the plinth and the fire?
Yeah, there's no knob.
Okay.
Well,
Is the
let's
bucket
just extinguish the flames then. I mean,
Yeah,
that
that's
makes
what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I'll go kick up the bucket and dump it on the fire.
All right, you dump it out of the fire. There's a flash of steam. The fire is still there.
One more time.
You dump it.
Hey, you know
fill
what?
it
I'm
out
gonna turn the bucket.
Dump it on
yeah.
the water. Flash of steam. It's still there.
All right, I'm gonna take the bucket, make sure it's good and wet, turn it upside down over the fire, and see if I can douse it that way.
That's a good idea.
So
If it seems like it's starting to smoke, I'll take it off the fire. But I want to see if I can just put the bucket on top of the fire, like hold upside downs to let the
Remove
smoke
the
suffocate
oxygen
it.
from there. So,
Yeah.
All right, so you want to try and make like you want to try and what you're saying is you are trying to remove the air, so you're trying to make it airtight.
I mean, with enough smoke, when the smoke gets low enough, it'll pretty much kill it. Should pretty much kill it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm as
You're
close
trying
as
to
I
make
can
it
get.
airtight.
Yeah.
Okay. Eh, yeah. Why don't you? Yeah. You can make it airtight. You don't notice any heat or smoke after a little. Well, there's no initial heat or smoke, and it doesn't like catch on fire and start burning or get hot or anything.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a count to 30, and then I'm gonna take it off and see if
Does
I get
hold
like
on?
a
Does
face full of
does the other fire go off above the ceiling or above the door?
It hasn't gone off yet.
Okay, I'll just keep waiting
I'm-
until it. We'll see.
Is there another bucket in here?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a full 30 seconds, and then, guys, I'm probably gonna pull the bucket and take a peek. Hopefully, don't get a face full of fire out of this.
Well, you probably
But-
will. So just
Yeah.
be ready.
Well, in
There's
that
a good
case, I do
chance.
it arm's length and kind of just lift it up and see.
Fire's out. Fire's out over the door too.
Fantastic. Let's leave.
Cool.
Leave.
All right, I put the bucket
Okay.
back where I found it.
Man,
So-
we got
All right,
this shit.
Derek, how's it going over there? Still working? Okay, we're done with this room.
Hey, we
Excellent.
bring the bucket with us to the next room.
Oh, I take a
Good
rubbing
call.
of any.
Good
Oh, hang
call.
on.
Break
Jack,
the bucket.
Before
Break
we
it.
head out, I take another rubbing, rip out another page of my haiku book. Take a rubbing of any writing on the pot or anything. Just
Man, we should have
Okay.
came to this room first. This would have been a lot easier.
You know, it probably had some really deep-seated like mental thing I had to do, and I'm just like, whatever.
Actually, fill the bucket up with water, bring it to the next room. Let's try that first.
Okay.
Yeah. Try that first.
All right, when do you guys carry the bucket then?
Who's first? Lead with that.
Okay. Do you check in on Derek, or do you just go straight to the next room?
No.
Let's check on Derek. Let's check on Derek.
Yeah,
It's a nice thing to do.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I say that we put out the fire in the room that Derek's in, then all go to the next room. That's what I was suggesting. You know,
Let's see if
You
we
got-
can do it.
You brought water
yeah.
in your bucket.
Okay,
Derek,
Thought we'd have
Oh,
fire
fire.
with water.
So do you splash it with water?
yeah, we put
Well, let's
water
ask.
on
Hey, Derek, did you learn anything new?
well,
Well, that other room
Okay.
took you like all of 5 minutes.
it. Yeah, we just walked up like, oh, there's water here. Psh, psh.
God,
That
I
doesn't
thought you were
work.
smart.
Bonk.
And jeez, you mind if we dump water all
Derek,
over
you've
what
been
you're
holding them
studying?
back.
wait, what?
You mind if we dump water all over the whole fire and bowl that you're trying to read?
It
I
shouldn't.
don't
It
think
shouldn't
that-
mess with your translation in any way, Derek.
All right, we
Okay.
pour water
Whatever,
in
no,
there.
doesn't matter, just try it.
Don't get
Flash of steam. This fire is still there.
All right, put the bucket over the fire.
bucket trick. I do the Skyrim stealing bucket trick.
You put the bucket over the fire. You leave it there. How long do you leave it there?
Until the fire goes out.
The
Obviously.
full 30 seconds, same as last time.
Yeah.
Full 30 seconds later, do you take the bucket off?
I'm
Fire's
not
still
putting
there.
that. Fire still there. All right. Well, it looks like
It doesn't whoosh either. It's still
Okay,
there.
cool. Lightning doesn't strike twice on that one. So
Oh,
Right.
that other room was a little easy.
I give Derek a friendly pat on the shoulder, and I say, "We're gonna go do the next room." See you in a
Bye.
minute.
Sure thing.
Bring the bucket.
You
with you.
guessed. You guessed right early. Difference between guessing wrong late, I guess.
Yeah.
Guessing
Um,
wrong repeatedly.
All right, try the other room.
Yep.
Yep. See
Bring
what it
good.
is.
We grabbed more water, obviously.
Yeah. We'll bring a bucket of water with
Of course.
Good idea.
us. Oh shit.
Third room is things that worked before, or things that didn't work before, or something. Never mind.
You open it. This room is different.
Okay.
There are 4 stone bridges.
We're
As
probably gonna need
opposed to
another
the-
person.
No, okay.
As opposed to
this
one.
is the. I imagine this is separation.
Separation
No,
anxiety.
separation was on the bowl in the room of delusion.
Oh,
We have not translated the room for this
Yeah.
the name for this room.
well, we need Derek. There's 4 paths.
Yeah. All right.
Either that,
All
or
right,
we
well-
don't need people, and we just all walk down the same path.
Yeah, let's walk.
I
down
like
the path.
three people on the same path idea. Let's try that one first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check just to see if there's like
Sure.
maybe an obvious like, oh, this one doesn't have a thingy on it. Or
A
whatever.
fluorescent
perception
arrow
check
pointing
from
towards
this side.
something.
4.
4 successes. You hear something in the inky blackness below. Not the same thing you heard last time, but in the same vein of something active down there.
Do you guys like monsters?
I mean,
nope.
depends. Not really. I
Definitely
load
not.
up my shotgun, make sure it's fully loaded. So
I grasp my forearm and cock it like it was a shotgun.
I holster his arm in my other holster, and I'm good to go.
Do you guys draw weapons?
I don't.
I've
never
kinda
got my weapon.
I've always drawn weapons.
All right, you got your fists up.
So Rex, just so you know, Rex never draws his weapon unless he's like in a situation where he needs to actually shoot someone. Like he's never going to walk
going
around
down
with
the
like
same path like you discussed?
yeah, all the same path. Arch draws his weapon all the damn time, so he's got a shotgun in his hand.
Ready?
He's ready to go.
Yeah.
All right. Do you set foot on the bridge?
Careful.
Yes, I do.
Who's out in front?
I'll be out in front. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, Rex is out in front. As soon as you step foot on the bridge, something juts out of the inky blackness at the other end of the bridge. It seemed to be a bunch of plates of metal, and they float around each other briefly on the other side of the bridge before filling with a figure. And before you is a large, beast-faced man with a spear. And he levels it across the bridge defensively.
I take my foot off the bridge. Does he disappear?
No, but he remains in a defensive stance, guarding that end of the bridge.
I wish to address him. I wave at him and I say hello.
I tip my hat. I sling my shotgun. I'm trying not to look threatening right now.
He grunts and steam sort of billows out of his snout as he exhales.
We are also here because of the monks of douchiness. I assume you're in the same situation as us?
No English response. No audible language response.
I'm going to take out my bottle of whiskey and hold
I
it
attach
out
my belt
without...
to it and I throw it at it.
No. I'm gonna, you know what? Hey, I'm going to see if I can... Maybe this is like rage or attacking or something. I'm going to hold out my whiskey in a friendly manner, and I'm going to slowly, with my hands in plain view, walk towards him with a bottle of whiskey out front. Like, would you care for a drink kind monster person?
You get halfway across the bridge, and you're sort of saying, "Hey, would you like to trade?"
Like, we don't want to hurt you. We don't want to hurt you. I'll offering you my favorite drink in the world. Would you like some?
Nothing about his
Alcohol.
stance changes. Nothing about his stance changes. He sort of grunts and growls a little bit, but that's what he was passively doing anyway. It doesn't look like he's like attacking you specifically. Yet you're not quite in range of his spear. Do you keep going?
I'm gonna keep going until it looks like I'm gonna keep going slowly, steady, without any sudden movements. Until if he seems like if he tries to stick me, I'll jump back. But I want to kind of get within range of spear. Like, hey, I'm not gonna hurt you if you don't hurt me. Let's just we can be cool.
So do you enter the range of his spear?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna enter range.
Once you enter the range of his spear, he growls a little bit. He snorts. He doesn't attack you.
I keep going to where I'm arm's reach. I offer him the whiskey bottle and say, "Drink." I pull off the cap and I let him sniff, or I take a swig if he looks suspicious, and then offer it to him.
He really doesn't respond in any way.
I pour it into his open mouth.
I spit it in his. No, I do not spit it into his eyes.
Just walk past him.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I'm going to walk past. I'm going to slowly, carefully walk past him.
You walk past him and he disappears.
Well, fuck
Yeah,
Cool.
it.
Yeah.
The room was probably violence or something, and so it's non-violent.
Yeah, something similar. So, whenever there's a scary monster with a spear, I don't know.
Don't attack
Usually,
him.
you just want to talk to it first.
Get
but-
it.
Yeah. So, all right,
All right.
I go toward see if there's a plinth in the back or something I can turn on with a knob. I can turn off.
Yeah, the gold bowl is there and the knob is there, and
All right.
you can turn it off.
I rip off one of my few remaining haiku pages, and I take a rubbing of any writing I see on the bowl, and then turn it off and leave.
Yep, it's off. There's rubbing. You take it. You go back to
Okay.
Derek.
Yep. Go back to go back.
Derek plays that room too. What are you doing?
I think this is the I think the point of this room is delusion of competence.
Yeah, I give him both pages. Say, here's the other two if you want to know what those mean. But we kind of finished everything else.
Uh,
God.
You
Pass it
have
up.
successfully translated the entire sentence at this point.
all right.
The entire sentence
It
is.
says lol dick butt.
It says lol dick butt. Browse dank memes. LOL. Well memed, sir. And then it's all in quotes, and then there's a little attribution. Albert Einstein.
And another
isn't
quote
famous
attribution. Your mom.
Albert Einstein, Michael Scott, your mom.
Okay. Well,
The full
Anyway.
sentence is, the greatest delusion is of separation.
Do we?
Clearly
hands
means
and-
we need to split someone in half.
no.
All right. Who wants to get drawn and quartered? Show of hands.
The greatest
I-
delusion is that
Is
of
bit
separation.
separation. Well, I have an idea.
I walk
How
back
about we all
out to
just-
the room while everyone's doing their thing, and I just pull the lever and shut the door.
Okay, the door shuts.
You dick.
No, the greatest delusion.
What?
You separated us from which is the greatest delusion. We are in delusion. No, we're in
Do
separate.
they all die?
No.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We are
I was,
immediately
going to
liquefied.
Yeah. we're liquefied.
I was going to suggest we all just like, I don't know, put our hands on each other's shoulders or something.
Kumbaya?
Why don't we all try to turn the knob at the same time?
There is no knob,
Turn the
remember?
imaginary knob at the same. They're all like put our hands over the hole or something. I don't know.
Why not?
Yeah, something we have to all do together. I
I
think.
start
Yeah,
smoking
the-
a cigarette while I wait for the screams.
You didn't
no
share. You didn't
strings.
share your cigarettes with the rest of us. You once again separated us, Dave. Rex.
There's also there's a lever on the inside of the room too.
Oh.
You can open it up, and Dave
Sure.
can't trap you in any way.
Oh,
I
Pull the
open
lever
the
and
door
tag me
again
in.
if I don't hear any screams. I'm like, you dead?
You're dead,
Yes.
one.
Okay. I come back into the room.
All right.
All right.
well, I guess we should all like, I don't know, put a hand on each other's shoulder or something and try the stupid turn the non-existent knob.
Yeah, I think it's
By
something we
your
all
powers
together.
combined, I am
Something like-
Captain Nobby.
Go, Nabi.
Dude, put your hands on each other's shoulders and try and turn a non-existent knob.
I stand at the back of the
Sure.
line.
Maybe we
and
like.
Whoever's next to me
Maybe
puts
we-
2 hands up.
Maybe
Yeah.
we what?
Yeah,
Maybe
Paul?
we like. Maybe we turn in a circle or something.
What?
Well, I say we first try.
we have hands on each other's shoulders. We just like move in a circle, like twisting a
Oh.
knob.
We spin fast enough that we
Sure,
actually
why
drill
not?
into
That-
the ground and drill out of this hellhole.
If you try either of those things, they're not going to work.
Whatever.
If you try
Okay.
both of them, neither of them.
I humor the party, but I'm sitting there with this fucking cigarette
I
in my
think
mouth, just like
We're
smoking.
deluding ourselves that there's a separation.
Apollo,
what's
can
separate?
you lift this gold thing?
It's really.
Oh, hang on. No. We go back to the main fire over the door. Let's put that fucker out.
Yeah,
Those two fires.
okay.
Those two fires aren't separate. They're the same fire. The two fires in the room are the same fire. So
I'll
the
go get the
separation is a
bucket.
delusion. Get the bucket. Let's.
Oh my god.
I'm going to.
I don't know
okay,
if that's
just to,
true. I don't
just
know
to
if
put
it's
into
true or not.
perspective, the bucket is small enough to fit over these smaller gold ones, but the other ones are bigger. You just
Can we just dump water on it? Dump water on it?
You can
You're
try.
talking about the one over
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah.
Oh, the one
Yeah,
over
the one over the door, not the one in the plinth.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the door, it's over the door. It's sort of, since you haven't interacted with it in any way. It's sort of like, what's a good way? You ever been, when you might have a recessed shelf?
Like
Let's
in the
say it
wall
goes
rather
into the
than...
wall.
Yeah,
and
okay.
the
it's an
wall
alcove. Yeah, it's.
Yeah. So it's in an alcove above the door, So but the door is tall enough to fit all of you. Someone's gonna have to like boost up to get up there.
Who's the lightest out of all of us?
Derek,
Probably not. Yeah, probably not me or Apollo.
Yeah, one of you two would be the person lifting the other one.
Yeah.
Me,
All right.
me and
Well, since I've been the one
I was gonna
sitting
say
there
I got left leg. Apollo, you got right leg. Let's lift up. Let's lift Derek up top. See if you can see any knobs on the thing over the door.
Good
Or-
decision. And I sit on my butt and I start rubbing my leg as I watch them do this.
Oh, I'm so disabled.
Hey man,
He's-
it
he
hurts to
does,
walk
like, memory
around.
stuff.
You don't
It
want to
hurts to-
acknowledge it.
that's-
I'm gonna fucking acknowledge it, you piece of shit.
No,
Character building.
I'm just giving you a hard time because it's kind of funny. So working together, no strength check or anything. You can lift Derek like he's a piece of paper, and you lift him up to that alcove.
Yeah.
With the bucket.
Like try
Derek,
not to bonk his head on the wall or anything.
okay, yeah,
Polite.
I appreciate your restraint.
I throw
It
him
is,
through the
it is
roof by
rare. That is
accident.
true.
He's the only one to escape this hellhole. We all die.
See you later, nerd.
Nerds. You find a flower petal knob.
There we go.
I turn
turn
the
that bad boy.
knob.
Try the bucket first.
I turn the knob.
The fire goes out, as does the fire in the room, as does the fire over the hallway, as does the fire in the center of the main chamber.
Okay.
Yay.
And for good measure, I take a leak in the bucket on the way out.
I go to the I'll go wherever the
Probably been holding it a while.
the writing will appear. I'll go to it and see if I can read. See if I got any better at reading.
All right, why
Like
don't you?
Hey!
Papers.
More
Whoa! No one has to drink this time. Chat's really drunk.
You translate more of the message. It's you translate the word root.
Root.
And you see between the word delusion, which you did between the word delusion, which you did translate, you see the word
Yes.
root. Between the word, which is then followed by eventually by the word a little bit later by the word moha, which you did translate as ignorance, which is then followed by the word root, which is then followed by the word suffering, which is then
Delusion.
followed by the word nirvana.
Delusion is the root of ignorance, which is the root of... Oh, wait, no, I got it dummed up. Delusion, root of ignorance, is the root of suffering, is nirvana?
Root is- yeah, something like that. Something
Is the
like that.
root-
And also, I
It
guess
keeps you from nirvana? Is the root of nirvana?
who knows? But
It's
first,
like the anti-nirvana?
I also want to read the two papers I have now from the other rooms.
All right, you can try translating.
Hey.
This is
Hey.
Oh no! Take a drink.
Alright, chat.
Ah.
Get that drinks on.
You more properly translate put out as extinguish, and
Alright.
it reads blank is the root of ignorance, is the root of suffering, extinguish suffering nirvana.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Totally.
So are we not ignorant anymore? Like, we did all the stuff.
I mean, you got we
I'm
got
not
those last couple puzzles were just like okay.
That was in character and in my as myself right there.
Are we not
Well,
ignorant
you
anymore?
can't say that you didn't get better at solving them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you didn't give us a bucket for the first 6.
I mean,
So, like,
If that's what you took away from that,
I didn't use a bucket for the frickin' some of the other stuff.
the
I mean,
buckets
we
didn't work on the other ones. Jeez.
Buckets only worked on the one.
it's just
Yeah.
mystical
Just
bucket
not-
of Shambhala.
All right, who's gonna wear the bucket?
I don't know.
Actually,
That
the
bucket might be
hat.
mystical. You might want to take it with you for the entire adventure.
Oh, we're doing that.
I did kind of pee in it already, so maybe not.
You peed in the bucket? Why did
Remember
you
on the
do
way
that?
out, I said I take a leak. My character been holding it for a while, and I'm like, this frickin' piece of.
oh my
we
god.
might need that pee.
it's my nirvana right there. So
So the fire in the main chamber has gone out. What do you do?
We wait for
Oh,
monk
okay.
inception, I guess.
Are there any
guess
knobs around the big old bowl
inside of
in the
what-
main chamber, or no?
Do you head to the main chamber in the bowl?
Yeah, head back to the main chamber.
So
I mean-
the main bowl that had the biggest fire was there's a raised stone circle platform in the center that
Oh.
this bowl is upon.
I thought we were in the center when we were doing the reading. That's why I was like, okay.
No, I was doing it as I was walking.
These things appear at the back of the room that when you turn off the fire, a slot opens up on the wall in the back, and you read it there.
Okay.
Anyway, there's a big raised circular stone platform in the center of the room that has the gold bowl sort of down in it a little bit. And do you examine any part of that? Do you?
Yeah.
Is it too hot to touch, or can we like climb into the platform? So I feel like the platform's our way out.
You can climb into the platform.
All right, guys. Let's try this platform thingy.
Yeah,
So.
that's what I was thinking.
When you step up on the stone platform with the fire extinguished in the center, part of the golden bowl in the center opens up like a door.
Well,
Okay.
It's either
Well,
that or
let's-
stay in this hellhole.
Let's go through.
Yeah, let's walk on through.
Let's break now.
All right, guys.
Okay.
3 to 5 minute break, and then we'll be back for our last hour, or however long Graham can stay up for.
Probably about 40.
Last 40 minutes if we get back quickly.
All right. Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll be back.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere, because we're not. Yay.
Well, kinda.